first goalie you guys have added this preseason so far. What did you guys like about Steven?
I wasn't aware of that. No, I'm kidding. No, we know we're going to get a goalie from Vegas this year, and potentially there could be another pro goalie. But you got to be ready in training camp. This kid has a great pedigree out in Niagara. The most wins ever, and 6'5", big goalie, and takes up a lot of the net. And so we're impressed, and we'll bring him into camp, see what he can do, and we'll see if he can make the team. If not, he gives us insurance maybe to put in the SPHL after we break camp.
He was a record-setting goalie up there at Niagara, the most wins in a season for them. What was it about him that really stood out for you guys?
Well, he's very highly touted, and our scouts really liked him. Our NHL team scouts liked him, not to that point where they signed him, but they thought he was one of those guys that was right on the edge, and so we think he's got a bright future ahead of him.
Still a young kid, too. I believe just 20 years old at this point. What do you guys think could be a ceiling for him?
Well, you never know. If he's that close to being a draft pick, you never know. He could be one of those kids that 5 years from now ends up playing in the NHL. It's a very, very tough transition, though, from 18, 19-year-old college days or junior days to the pro game. It's a different game. It's a quicker game, and we'll see how he adapts to that.
Absolutely. You guys also had 2 preseason tilts as well. What was going into the thought for that?
Well, Wheeling is only a little over 5 hours from Fort Wayne, and whereby our fans are used to Kalamazoo, Toledo, Indy, and Cincinnati, Wheeling is becoming a big rival of ours, and with the proximity, I know they like coming here. We like going over there. It's one of those trips that you can make in an evening, and it doesn't wear the players out. So we'd like to see that rivalry continue to build. We play them quite a few times next year, and so we thought a home and home would be great during the exhibition season.
How nice is it, too, to get a couple extra ones and just, be able to have a couple preseason skates?
Well, it is. It's very, very important because practices are one thing, games are another. And at the end of the day, to have a couple of games, I know there's some teams in the ECHL that don't play exhibition games, and I don't see how you can make decisions without seeing these guys actually play in the game. So it's great to have the 2 exhibition games. I think 2 is plenty. We used to play 3 and 4. That was maybe a bit too much, but to have the back-to-back with Wheeling is great, and then we get a Saturday night home game.
Perfect. And then is there any update on the affiliation status? I know you guys were in talks with Vegas still, and possibly a possible other team.
Well, we're just waiting for the paperwork from Vegas. That appears to be all done now, and so once we get that, we'll sign off on the paperwork, and we'll make an announcement regarding that. And I really believe that you'll see us receive players from another NHL team come camp time, and that should be exciting. That the more pros you have, if you can have 5 or 6 pros, it allows the general manager and the coach to go out and sign more free agent players and actually pay them more, because that 5 1/4 that goes on the cap as a pro, it really helps you out with the salary cap, and it allows you to go after some higher end free agent players. So going into the season knowing that we're going to maybe have 3, 4, 5, 6 pro players allows us the flexibility to go after some better players.
And then for you guys, what was it about Vegas that made them desirable once again and made you want to, partner with them once again?
Well, it's an exciting situation with Vegas. I mean, they've had an incredible start at the NHL level. We have to be patient with them because as a new franchise in the NHL, most of their players stayed in Europe or college or junior, and it would take till the 3rd year for them to get more players in North America at the professional level. So as each year moves forward now, there'll be more and more Vegas players available, and we just needed to have a little patience last year. We had Foucault and Weiss was here for a few games. We knew that was going to be the situation. We were looking at it more, though, to the future.
How excited are you guys to be paired up with them once again then?
Oh, very excited. Very excited. Dave and I and my son had a chance to go out there and meet with them last year and go to a game. I mean, if you're a hockey fan, I strongly suggest that you get to at least one Vegas Golden Knight game because it's an experience in itself.